My God, January seems like it has been a year, and I can't believe it's only been a month. So much has happened this month in life, in the world. It's been a lot. I'm going to talk about all the things I've completed in January when it comes to Asian drama land. The parameters of this is I had to have completed it in January, not necessarily start it in January, but complete it. This means I may have started this drama back in December of 2024, but I just completed it now in January. You're going to get some mini reviews from me, my ratings, and if I would recommend or not recommend from this. And given how stressed I've been in January and how much January feels like already a year has passed, I will tell you right now, this is going to be a video that is on the shorter side because I did not complete as much as I would have liked when it comes to a month worth of Asian drama watching. But I still completed a fair number of things and a lot of things I did like and I would recommend, which is why I still want to make a video. The first thing that I completed in January 2025 was the Korean drama The Trunk. Now, this is a drama that came out December of 2024, and I wanted to watch it that month, but I just did not find the time. This is a drama I started in January and binged it and finished it in January. I did a review of this on somebody else's podcast as a guest. So I wanted to binge this in January, so I did not forget it by the time I recorded it. I'm glad I actually did get the chance to watch this one, because I will say, if I had watched this in 2024, this probably would have been on my top Korean dramas of the year. I absolutely loved this drama. I'm so happy I was able to find the time and watch this drama. What did I love about this drama? I loved the flawed characters. I loved the messaging of this drama. I love that it's a character-led drama where you get to see these flawed characters interact. And I love the exploration of their relationships and the background and the lives of these flawed characters. If it wasn't for these characters and how flawed and how unique and how complicated they were, I probably would not have liked this drama as much as I did. I definitely know that this is a polarizing Korean drama. People either loved this drama or did not like this drama, because I think they went into it expecting something, and then when they didn't get what they were expecting, they didn't like the drama. I did think one storyline in this drama was not needed and could be taken out. It's not the perfect drama, but I still highly, highly, highly recommend and love The Trunk. Overall, though, you just have a beautiful drama about flawed people, and you get to explore these characters in a flawed life and how they deal with this life that is thrown at them and the tragedy that is thrown at them and what blossoms out of that life in the end. And I will say too, I did want more context on some of these characters and more background and more story points, because I was so interested in these characters and what they dealt with to become the characters we saw them in the present day, and what their context and what background led up to their choices in this present day timeline. I wanted more of that because I found that intriguing, because I enjoyed these flawed characters so much. If you are somebody who does not like flawed characters, who don't like gray characters, you will not like this Korean drama. I will tell you that right now. I rated this a 9 out of 10 because I am someone who likes flawed characters, who likes gray characters, and exploring stories that examine these gray characters and their stories. The Trunk is definitely not for you if you do not like gray characters. Definitely one of my top rated Korean dramas, and I wish I had watched this in 2024. Next drama I'm going to talk about, and I already have a review of this up on the YouTube channel, so I'm not going to go into depth, but if you want to hear more of my thoughts on it, you will find a review of this on my channel, and that is When the Phone Rings. This aired on Netflix. I rated this an 8.5 out of 10. It's not perfect, and I agree with a lot of other people's sentiments and opinions. It's not perfect. I still enjoyed this drama a lot, and I think that I would still recommend it, especially for people who maybe have never seen a Korean drama, because I think it's the best of both worlds, right? It gives you a little crazy, so it introduces you to Makjang, but it also gives you a couple that has amazing chemistry and allows you to latch onto this couple, and that is what drives you through this Korean drama. This main couple has great chemistry, and you become very attached to them and very attached to if they will have a happy ending at the end of this drama. It is the type of drama that if you go into it expecting to just turn your brain off, not have to overanalyze it, so you don't notice all the plot holes and everything like that, you will enjoy this drama a lot more if you turn your brain off and just enjoy it for what it is. I think a lot of people did not turn their brain off, and then they did not enjoy this drama as much as they could have. If you go in with the expectation that it will be a crazy ride, and you just don't need to pay attention and look too deep into it, you will enjoy this drama a lot more than if you try to overanalyze. I loved the main couple. That is the highlight of this drama for me. I loved the pacing of this drama because it was excitement after excitement. I will say the last couple episodes, the pacing did get weird for me and I did not like it as much. I didn't dislike the last episode as much as I thought I would because I was heavily spoiled on this, but I still had problems with the last episode. And you can go into my main video to hear more about those specific problems I had. I was surprised, though, that I did not dislike the last episode as much as other people may have disliked it compared to what I saw on social media. I would still recommend this, though. I still found this Korean drama to be very entertaining, and I will preface that with saying, though, I am a lover of Makjang. The crazier, the better. This might just be a drama for me because it was a pretty crazy out there, turn your brain off, don't notice the amount of cliff falls. This might just be that this drama was made for me to enjoy because I do love the crazy Makjang. The crazier, the better for me. Definitely a highlight, though, of this drama is the main couple. The main couple is a highlight. You live or die by that main couple. I love them. Love their chemistry, love their story. They are a highlight of When the Phone Rings. Next drama I completed in January was a Chinese drama called Be Your Night. It is it's one of those short Chinese dramas with like 15-minute episodes. And I think it has like 24 episodes in total. It's a really quick watch. I gave this a 7.5 out of 10. It could have been better, but it also wasn't the worst thing I ever watched in my life. It's kind of one of those dramas again where you kind of turn your brain off and you just enjoy because it's very tropey and you kind of know what you're going to get when you watch these short Chinese dramas. I like the male lead a lot. I loved the second couple. That was the highlight for me. I did not particularly like the female lead. I just could not get behind her for some reason. I don't know if it was the acting. I don't know if it was her choices as the character. There was just something that I could not connect with the female lead. The male lead, though, I might have been a little biased because I have seen him in other dramas and I do enjoy him as an actor. So I might be a little biased with him. I had never seen the female lead actress before. So maybe that's why, but I just could not connect with the female character for some reason. I can't put my finger on why. Story was still very entertaining. In my opinion, it was too long. There were too many episodes. Even though it was only 15-minute episodes, it was too many episodes for me. I love the time period. I love what stories you get out of this time period, as you have warlords, you have a lot of action, You have maybe some spying. That is the type of story I love when it comes to this time period, and you do get that in this drama. High stakes type thing. The thing that I was not expecting about this drama, it does have comedy. I was not expecting that, so that kind of threw me off a bit. Some of it worked for me, and some of it didn't, which is why I rated this a little lower. Loved the found family when it came to this drama. Loved it. The music also was sometimes loud, like too loud for me to hear the dialogue. So something happened in the mixing with that also did not help. The drama was just okay. But it was still entertaining. It was, again, one of those dramas you don't have high expectations when you come into it. You get what you get. It was okay. I've seen better, shorter dramas before, like Provoke. I would highly recommend that one. I don't think I would recommend this one. I've seen better, shorter Chinese dramas. But if you want something that's just like, you need something to pass the time, maybe you watch this, but I've seen better, shorter dramas, so I can't recommend this to somebody, especially with a rating of 7.5 out of 10. If you don't know my ratings, 8 and above are pretty good dramas to me. 7.5, 7 are okay. Anything below a 7 for me, don't watch it. Because I usually don't rate things lower than a 7 because I normally drop them. If I rate anything lower than a 7, that means it's pretty bad, in my opinion. 7.5 is an okay drama for me. All right, the last drama I'm going to talk about is Danger of Her Season 1. It is a Chinese drama. This is actually a rewatch for me because in 2024, Season 2 just dropped. I didn't even know they were making a Season 2, and I watched this in 2020 when it aired. I basically rewatched it in 2024, early 2025, because I wanted to remind myself what the story was. It was funny, though, because I remember in 2020, I thought this was a pretty good drama. On the rewatch, though, it was not as good as I remember it to be. It actually dropped my rating. I didn't even know a season 2 was being made, let alone being released. So I'm really curious what season 2 is, because I forgot how ridiculous the ending of season 1 was. We'll have to see what season 2 is. I don't know if it's a continuation of season 1 or if it's just a brand new story. I do know it's the same characters, but it's a completely different cast playing those same characters. I don't know if that's going to throw me off with season 2. What I will say with season 1, though, even though the ending is ridiculous, it's a woman-centered, female-centered crime drama. So I did enjoy that. I still love the psychological warfare and the women getting revenge because it's essentially a story about 4 women getting revenge on their horrible, horrible husbands, boyfriends, just men in their lives that suck. I've seen better executions of this in Chinese dramas before, in crime Chinese dramas before. I would still recommend this because it's an okay drama, but I've seen better. I've seen better when it comes to Chinese dramas and their revenge and female-centered. But it's still a pretty decent crime Chinese drama. I've seen worse. Which is why I rated Danger of Her 7.5 out of 10. It's an okay drama for me. Not the best ever. And it did drop down from my first watch. On my first watch, I think I rated it an 8 out of 10. I did drop it down a bit due to the rewatch not being as good as I remember it to be. Still a decent crime drama, though. The last thing I watched in January is a kind of a tradition of mine, is I watch all of the award shows when it comes to Korean dramas, so all of the network award shows. So NBC, SBS, and KBS. And the reason why I do this, I think this is my 5th year doing it, 4th year doing it. The reason I do this is I like to look back on the dramas and see how many I enjoyed and how many I watched. I like to see who won. I kind of like to revisit the Korean dramas I enjoyed in the last year. A lot of these award shows put out trailers for new Korean dramas that are coming to their network. I also watch them for that, to see the trailers coming out, get a little preview of the Korean dramas coming out in the new year. So in this case, 2025. I have to laugh though, because there was usually I can tell from the award shows that there is a network that I seem to watch more of every year. It's funny though, because the opposite happened to me, because I realized as I was watching KBS's drama award show, I didn't watch like any KBS Korean drama this year, at least the ones that they showed and were awarding in their award show of 2024. I don't rate these. I kind of just do it for fun. Usually it's like a New Year's Eve, New Year's Day watch for me. In this case, I couldn't do that because they delayed some of them until later in the month. I didn't watch them all on New Year's Day, but I did watch one. I just enjoy this because I like to review the Korean dramas and look back at the K-dramas I've been watching in the new year. So it's fun for me. And you get to see pretty people because they're all in suits and dresses and things. But that is all I completed in January. Or I'm hoping I can complete more in February. It was just, there was a lot going on in January in my personal life and stress and just a lot going on in the world in general. That is my mini review on what I completed in January. Or let me know what you think of what I have talked about. If you watch some of these dramas, do you agree with my ratings? If not, what do you disagree about my ratings? What did you complete in January, in the first month of 2025? Hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to talking about what I completed in February in my next month's video.